Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. It has been a hot minute since we have packed for a trip, so I'm super excited that we are getting ready to go on a Disney cruise, and not just any Disney cruise. We are going from Vancouver, Canada to Hawaii. This trip is a very long trip, and I am trying my hardest not to overpack. But if you are new here, hello, my name's Ivy. I'm a Disneyland local. I typically have been posting videos of traveling to Disney World, but now we are going to go travel on Disney Cruise Line. So here's the scoop. This trip is going to be 16 days long. It's crazy to think. We are leaving from Orange County, California, and going to Vancouver, Canada, where we will spend 2 nights. And then we will get on board the Disney Wonder, spend 6 days at sea sailing to Hawaii, and then we go from Hilo, Honolulu, Kauai, Maui, back into Honolulu. And then we are spending 2 nights at Disney's Aulani Resort. 1, it's a lot of time. 2, it is very different climate that we are traveling from. So currently, we are about a week out from our trip, and the forecast for Vancouver calls for cold and rainy. So the temperature in Hilo is averaging 80 degrees right now, a high of 80 degrees. So going from a high of 58 to a high of 80, very different. So what I did is I went to Target and I bought this clothing rack for $9. Figured it was a low price investment to help, because I was starting to pull things out of my closet that I might want to wear. And before I knew it, it was just like piles and piles and piles of clothes. Not really helpful. So went and picked up this rack, put everything on it that I thought I would want to wear, and then spent a good chunk of time yesterday trying almost all of it on, which was daunting within itself, and started to edit from there. So I put things away immediately that I didn't want to take, whether it wasn't comfortable, I decided that it really wasn't going to be a cruise vibe. All of that went back into my closet. Then I figured out what I really had to work with. And if you have seen any of my other packing videos before, or know me at all, you know that I love a good spreadsheet, so I always have a spreadsheet for vacation. This trip, I also have a couple designated laundry days because I really didn't want to take 16 days worth of clothes. I made my spreadsheet, and quickly after filling things into the spreadsheet, I realized I had more than I needed. So I already moved some things out. That's kind of like what is living on this far side of the clothing rack are things that I am not going to take because I don't need, but need to put away. So it breaks down to items for the flight in Vancouver and embarkation day, items for the cruise and Aulani. Right now, as it breaks down, I still feel like I have a couple too many pieces. Another thing that I have learned, if you've watched my other packing videos, is when you reach a certain age, it's not that you don't care. I still want to look nice, but comfort really, really matters. So I have become a full-time Columbia girly, and everything is super comfortable, moisture wicking, perfect if you're traveling to Florida, but also great for places like Hawaii. So I am taking a ton of Columbia, and the great thing about it is it packs so small and so easy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break this down with you guys, then I'm gonna work on the physical packing portion, and then share some of the other odds and ends that I like to take on cruises. For Vancouver, for the flight, I'm gonna take I have a couple pairs of black pants I'm still deciding on. Both are very comfortable. One is a little more of an athletic material, but it's like an athletic trouser. The other one is more of a sweatpant material, but they are like pleated and seamed pants from Target. So deciding which one of those, I'm probably going to wear the Columbia Sundrifter top. The Sundrifter line is one of my favorites from Columbia because the fabric is so soft. It's not just thin and breathable, it's actually like buttery soft. So I love wearing the Sundrifter pieces whenever I fly. Then the next day, we're planning on going to the Capilano? I think that's what it's called. The Capilano suspension bridges. So it's gonna be outside, walking around, black leggings, long sleeve Columbia. This is just part of the PFG, so it's really cool, the professional fishing gear. I'm such a fisherman. But I'll wear this, and then with some layers, since it's going to be cold, I have a Nike Golf Disney Cruise Line zip up. Really excited about this edition. And I'm also going to take with me some combination of a couple North Face jackets. We're still deciding. I know I'm gonna take a rain shell, and I'm probably gonna take the packable down jacket. It's not a thick down, so it's not super, super warm, but it's kind of like a nice down shell. It can also zip into the rain jacket, so if I need a little bit more warmth, that will probably do. And then for embarkation day, I think I'm gonna try something different. So I normally wear shirts when I get on Disney Cruise Line that say the name of the ship. They're super cute, they're from Etsy. This is going to be my 4th trip on the Wonder. So I was like, you know, I really don't need another like picture in my Wonder t-shirt. But I have a black bodysuit and a pair of black chinos from Old Navy that I'm gonna also wear with the black Nike Golf Polo with my black and red ears. It's kind of what I'm thinking. It's like casual, but cute. I think it's like mostly the vibe that I'm going for this cruise. So then I have a hanger full of black leggings. I figured that I need to pack at least 3 pairs of black leggings. It's pretty much what I love to wear when we're at sea. It's comfortable, I can lounge around, it won't be too cold out on deck. So the one thing that I think sometimes people forget when they pack for a cruise is when you're at sea, it's typically pretty cold. Even if you're in some of the warmer climates, it can get really windy and it could just be very chilly. So this is the 2nd time we are sailing out of Vancouver. Last time we did Vancouver to San Diego, and it was cold on deck. I don't know if you can hear that squawking, but my neighbor has a bird. It's very loud. So I'm gonna take at least 3 pairs of leggings. I think I have 5 right here as I decide which ones I'm going to wear. I also told myself that I'm gonna work out this trip, so I probably will take a couple of pair of more workout style leggings to wear when I go to the gym. We will fast forward to a couple of pairs of shorts. So these are to go under dresses. I have one that's Lulu. I have another one that's merino wool, so I can wear that a couple of times. And then as far as dresses go, yeah, I probably have too many, but I have a couple with tags on still. We'll fix that while I pack. This is a nice Columbia dress. It zips up, it's super comfy. This would also be great any pool days or even Aulani by the pool. So that's kind of what I was thinking when I grabbed this. This one I got from Chico's recently, and I've just embraced my old lady era and have purchased a lot of clothes from Chico's. This is one of the dresses. It's their bungee dress. So there is a bungee on the bottom. It's so soft. As soon as I opened the bag, I immediately fell in love. So it's just totally an Ivy style dress, a collar, little sleeves, nice pattern, still black. So love that. I plan on wearing this navy dress to Palo, also from Chico's. Fun little flary dress on the bottom, really comfy. So after I eat too much of that macaroni and cheese and then my lemon tart, I will feel nice and comfy in this dress. I pulled this navy dress. I wore it on my trip in May to Disney World with my mom. Wore it to Topolino's, also where I ate too much and was very stuffed, but comfy in the dress. So that's the vibe we're gonna stick with. Now we don't have reservations for Palo brunch yet, but I am going to pack this dress. Look at how cute it is. It is actually from the Riviera collection, and it used to have this bell sleeve that just wasn't doing me any favors. So we took that off, re-hemmed the sleeves. super cute. So excited, nice little fun day dress. So I'm gonna take this. Ooh, this reminds me, I probably need lighter shorts, lighter bike shorts, tan bike shorts. My vacation staple, no matter where I'm going or what I'm doing, but especially when I'm cruising, is a black t-shirt dress. Simple, comfortable. You can dress it up with some jewelry. You can dress it down and just throw on some sneakers and go to dinner. But this is like the best just in case dress. So sometimes I just love a nice jean jacket and a black t-shirt dress. Now we kind of go into the tops sections. I did grab one of my Disney Cruise Line tops. So if I want to wear a pair of shorts and a cruise line shirt during the day, and then I kind of go through this section of Columbia tops and skirts. So I have a red short sleeve Columbia top, black skirt. We love a classic mini moment. Then I have a couple of just backup periwinkle tank top. This is the black, again, that Sundrifter collection. So a little more of like a deep collar, super soft. This one is a size larger than I typically wear, so great to wear with leggings because it's longer. On one of the days we are meeting the princesses. This is the first time on the cruise line that we will be doing the princess meet and greet. So I decided that I should just wear hot pink. So I'm gonna wear my hot pink Columbia with a pair of black leggings and my black and pink ears. One of the things that I love is this black, it's actually a tank top Columbia and then a Lululemon skirt. So I really like the black on black. It ends up looking a little bit more like a dress, so I do enjoy that. Those are kind of all while at sea. Then once we get to the islands, I have this pink skirt. This one's Lululemon, but more of the straight cut with this Columbia top. Look at these fun colors. So a nice little printed top. I'm gonna wear that in Hawaii. Also, I'm gonna wear this one in Hawaii. Nice little, so like a salmon orange. AJ has a floral Hawaiian Columbia top that has like orangish color flowers. So I'm gonna wear that one with the black skirt. So at this point in the trip, we're doing laundry. So I'll have all of those black skirts and black leggings clean again, which probably means I don't need this black skirt, but I'll double check my list. So black skirt, another Columbia top. I just bought this one. It is the prettiest like fuchsia purple color. So that is the rest of the cruise clothing. I have two swimsuits. Both of them are from Amazon. So this one's like stars with a zipper. This one I really like because it's like a higher neck with a mesh top. So I really like the higher neck stuff if I'm doing any water slides, snorkeling. Like, we don't need any mess ups of a swimsuit issue happening. I have a black button up long sleeve. So this is also one of my like backup staple pieces, especially for cruises, because then I can wear it with leggings, but I feel like I dressed up a little bit for dinner. So that's from Banana Republic, and I love that one so much. And just a cotton black t-shirt. So those are like the staple pieces. A few other things that I grabbed for this trip specifically is this like tropical print dress. So I got this from Shein. You know, it is cheap, fast fashion, but I needed something cheap and something that I probably won't wear very often, because in my mind I was picturing the characters typically have Hawaiian outfits, and I know that we'll see characters in Hawaiian outfits in Aulani, so I at least just wanted something fun and in line with that. And then while we're at Aulani for character breakfast, I have this navy, this is the Sundrifter top, but then this skirt that I have, let me show you because it's so pretty, also from Chico's. But look at this Hawaiian print, really excited about that. I'm gonna wear this to Aulani. I have my lime green, just regular Columbia top, but my Ulu Mel little pass holder. So he's gonna come with me. I'm gonna wear that with a black skirt, and everything's gonna be perfect. So it is the following week and we leave tomorrow. I'm still finishing packing. Now what I want to share with you guys is like all the other stuff that I take. I feel like a cruise especially has a lot of like one-off weird things that you don't think of. And there have been some cruises where I barely take anything. And then cruises like this where I'm taking a lot of stuff. I think part of this has to do with traveling through multiple climates and the amount of time that we're going to be away. I'm gonna go through this box of items. I'm gonna go really fast because there's a lot here, so I'm gonna try to keep it quick and short. I did grab some new waterproof phone pouches. So we didn't have these, and in case we wanna take our phones like through the lazy rivers, anything like that, I grabbed those for us. Since we're going somewhere tropical and we're going to be on a cruise ship, I have a bag full of sunscreen. I probably can reduce this a little bit, but I have 2 travel size sunscreens. So these will be nice when we get off the ship for the day and walk around the island. We can reapply with that. I do have a full bottle of sun balm, and then I have another bottle, which I should probably ditch this. It's an instant bronzer. I really need a tan. In here, I also have bug spray, so I'll be taking this around the islands with us too. I am packing a canvas tote, just nice to kind of have something if we want to throw a couple things in it as we get off the ship each day and then go in our rental car and then can leave this in the car. So any kind of, whether it's snacks, water bottles, towels, so just a carrying bag. The one tip that I always give people for a cruise, especially if it's a long cruise, is a laundry hamper. This just helps us keep our room organized. There's not a lot of space, and I threw this in the closet. This is a packable backpack, so we're gonna take this. AJ is going to carry the backpack when we go through the islands, go on any hiking. This is our little pouch for the car. So we have a USB to plug into the car. We have a reusable shopping bag, and then I put a couple masks in here just because I wanna be respectful of when we're going around in Hawaii if there's any small businesses that ask us to wear masks. So this is also gonna be something that we'll take off the ship with us each day. I have, of course, a fan. Oh, that's backwards. I grabbed my tropical one, thought this would be super cute, whether it's warm on the ship or when we're on the island. But of course, I also have my little trusty handheld fan, so I'll throw this in my backpack. Sometimes I get really hot on flights, and when I overheat, it makes my stomach upset, so I travel with one of these almost all the time. So this is actually like a baby bag pouch thing. It's like for a changing table. It expands. So I really like to take this with us, easy to pack, and then I throw all my camera equipment in it, so it kind of keeps everything in one spot. The other things that we take with us is we have a couple of these squares. We typically take these even to Disney World and put them on our nightstand. AJ puts like wallet, chapstick, inhaler, all this stuff. I just kind of put whatever random things I have with me in it. So we have a couple of those. I did get some new air tags for our luggage since we'll be checking luggage this trip. I have a giant bag of plugs and chargers. So this is all of like the electronic stuff that we need. The cruise ship also has a couple additional plugs that are European outlets. So I grabbed our plugs for that as well, just so we could still use those outlets. Oh, I'm really excited about them. So Instagram got me, got a targeted ad. So I don't blow dry my hair hardly ever. I did schedule myself a blowout on the ship, which I am excited about, but normally I just let my hair air dry. If I'm going to wear it straight, I use something like this at home, but bigger. So it's one of those combs that's hot. So it just keeps my hair from getting frizzy, so I always use these. So this is a USB charged one. It's a lot smaller than the one that I have at home, so figured this would be a nice little easy way to take this. Really, honestly, when we went on the 7-night cruise on the Fantasy, I took a shower after a port day, and then we took a couple of pictures at dinner, and I hate my hair in those pictures. This is something that I used on our last cruise on the Wonder out of Vancouver, and it is a straw pouch. So if you want any straws for any of your beverages, like I hate the paper straws. So I have a couple of plastic straws in here, I have a couple glass straws, and a cleaner. I pulled out an umbrella in case we want it for when we're around Vancouver. The rain is still in and out of the forecast, and I don't want us to just like not go outside because it's raining, and it's nice and small. The thing about Disney Cruise Line is they give you the world's smallest cups for everything. So Disney Cruise Line, your standard beverages are included. So sodas, teas, coffee, all included in your cruise fare. So I am someone that loves hot tea in the morning and in the evening after my dinner. So we usually fill up a thermos with hot water and my tea, so I can have tea at night. So I'm gonna take this thermos with me. I'm gonna take my Stanley quencher. I've been really trying to drink a gallon of water every day, and carrying my Stanley around with me all the time has really helped. So I did get the smaller one. I'm gonna take the 30 ounce. So I'm gonna just kind of monitor that, but that way I can keep hydrated. Now, this is the fun bag. So this is cruise specific stuff. This is all like my magnets to decorate the doors. So I did get special magnets for this cruise for Hawaii. Kind of see Mickey and Minnie in their Hawaiian gear. I'll show you guys our door once we have that all finalized. And then a couple other things I have here. I have small envelopes for tipping. I got a bunch of 5s, so I'm gonna pre-stuff some envelopes for tipping, especially for room service. So I'll explain a bit in our first day video because I'll fill out the room service for the morning. And typically we tip $1 per item, $5 minimum. So I'm gonna pre-stuff a bunch of 5s. We usually don't order more than 5 things, but that way when we do get our breakfast in the morning, we can just grab an envelope and it already has the $5 in it. The other things that I have in here are some magnets. So the Disney Wonder has magnetic doors and ceiling. I love sailing on the Dream and Fantasy because they also have magnetic walls. So it's so easy to put up magnets and, you know, hang any extra purses or mouse ears or hats, and it helps just get things out of the way and in a place. So I'm bummed that the Wonder doesn't have magnetic walls, but we do typically put magnets up to put our Key to the World cards and a couple other things. So I have only a few extra magnets in here. And then this is like our cruise important document pouch. So this has our passports. I have another wallet with all of our tipping cash as well as some Disney gift cards. So that is all going with us, and that's the end of my box. So what I'm gonna do from here is I'm gonna work on getting everything else packed, getting my suitcase packed. AJ and I are still trying to decide on kind of final bags because we do know we're bringing a lot of stuff home too. So I did pre-order like some robes, and I really want some Starbucks cups from the islands. And I mean, we're doing a cruise and we're going to Aulani, so there is some merchandise to be had. Please give this video a big thumbs up. I hope some of my tips and things that I pack helped. I'll let you guys know what ends up making that final cut. So stay tuned. We're gonna have a ton of vlogs. I mean, travel to Vancouver, a couple days in Vancouver, 10 days on Disney Cruise Line, 4 ports of call, and then 2 nights at Aulani. So we're gonna be doing a ton of stuff. So hit subscribe if you haven't already, and stick around for Disney Cruise from Vancouver to Hawaii and a few nights at Aulani. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.